What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? You know, it's Tokyo Ish Sports TV, and I'm back with another one. You feel me? You know I'm at these niggas' neck like necklace, and I'm going up like helium. You feel me? Before I jump right in this video, make sure I hit that like and make sure I hit that subscription button. You feel me? Now let me jump right in. So, how do I say this shit, bro? You feel me? Because shit like this is real, bro. Y'all remember the fight with Canelo Alvarez and freaking Mayweather, right? You feel me? Y'all remember that fight, right? And anybody that watched that fight, it was an absolute one-sided fight. Like, it wasn't even a close. It wasn't close, you feel me? Mayweather went in there and dominated that man. Mayweather went in there and destroyed that nigga, you feel me? Just totally outboxed him, just fucked him all the way up, you feel me? Now, Canelo Alvarez got an upcoming fight with Billy Joe Saunders, you feel me? And I was reading an article, you feel me? And I just looked at this article and I read this shit carefully, and I was just like lost for words, you feel me? Because I'm like, yo, bro, how can a fighter even be concerned about stuff like this? When in fighting that you got to be concerned about shit like this? But it been happening for mad long, you feel me? It always been happening. Y'all remember when Canelo Alvarez faced Lara? They gave him the victory. Even a lot of people felt like, most people felt like he lost that fight, you feel me? Y'all remember Canelo Alvarez versus Mayweather, you feel me? If you watch that fight was one-sided. Mayweather annihilated him, like, destroy. I never seen a nigga put on a boxing clinic like that in my life. Like, he destroyed the shit out of Canelo Alvarez, you feel me? Like, he made him look like he was fighting against a fucking mannequin. Like, Canelo Alvarez can do nothing. He couldn't do nothing with Mayweather, but somehow, some way, it was a split decision. So Billy Joe Saunders shared his concern with fighting Canelo. He was like, yo, he was told that it was gonna be one judges from each camp. Like, it's gonna be a judge from Canelo's camp, which is a judge from Mexico, and a judge from Britain, you feel me? But then they said it's not gonna be a judge from Britain, you feel me? He said that it wasn't gonna be no fans attended, but it's gonna be fans attended. 70,000 fans attended. He stated that he's scared. Not he's scared, he's worried, because he feel like the fight is going to be fixed. He feel like they already got the judges in places. No matter what Billy Joe Saunders does, you feel me? He's going to lose that fight. You feel me? So he shared that concern. And let me tell you my thoughts on that shit. To fucking go in there fight thinking that you have the ability to beat a nigga, because Billy Joe Saunders, he said he's coming to win. He's not coming to play a part. You feel me? Y'all can read the article. You feel me? I'm pretty sure y'all aware of it. Nobody not gonna broadcast the article like that, because like I said, bro, Canelo Alvarez, they protect the fuck out of that nigga. And people don't understand why. You feel me? Like, he generates a whole fucking country behind him. Like, what fighter do you see right now that generates a whole fucking country behind him? Like, a whole, besides Manny Pacquiao, a whole fucking country behind them. Canelo Alvarez generate the whole fucking Mexico behind him. And we all know that Mexicans are loyal fans, bro. If you generate fans, you generate tickets, and you generate money. So if you know the business of boxing, boxing became just a money sport. It's about straight business now. It has nothing to do with just fighting and being fair. It's just straight, just business. You feel me? So the fight with Admi Yildirim, a lot of people felt that that fight was fixed. A lot of people felt that fight was fixed. They felt like he just went in there and he just lay down because he knew he was going to get his ass whooped. He was getting a payday. You feel me? So now it really questions me like this is what the fuck they doing with this nigga, bro? Like, and then niggas gonna say, oh, this nigga's being biased. He doesn't like Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? But y'all can read the article y'all fucking self. Y'all can go on Google. Billy Joe Saunders feel like the fight is gonna be fixed. Y'all can read the fucking article yourselves. I didn't make this shit up. I'm just sitting here telling y'all my thoughts on the situation and how we feel. For a fighter to go in there and feel like he lost before he even got in the ring, that is mind-boggling, bro. That is mind-boggling. And if it wasn't for Mayweather stardom, you feel me, and Mayweather being well-known and being the best boxer at that time, the fight would have probably been a draw. Because I don't understand how the fuck that was a split decision and Mayweather annihilated Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? I don't understand. I've watched the fucking fight. I watched the fight. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, niggas be fucking lying. I watched the fight with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. The second fight. I watched that fight. I watched the first fight. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez never beat Triple G, bro. Like, he never beat Triple G. And y'all know that shit, too. He never beat Triple G. I was actually in fucking... I forgot what restaurant. I think I was in BBQ's or some shit. BBQ's or Applebee's. I don't remember what restaurant I was in. You feel me? But I was with my shorty, and we was eating and shit. And we was watching the fight. You feel me? And we watching the fight. And everybody yelling, everybody screaming, everybody hype. You feel me? Because Triple G was beating the fuck out of Canelo. You feel me? Canelo would just get this like one hit, and that one hit would be hard hits. But Triple G was putting hands on Canelo for the majority of the fight. And at the end of that fight, I remember, I never forget, when Canelo hands was raised, everybody in that fucking restaurant was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Everybody was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Everybody, I swear to God, bro. Everybody was like, what the fuck just happened? How the fuck did this nigga win, bro? You feel me? Y'all gotta understand, bro. Y'all gotta understand. This nigga is being protected, bro. The fact that he can go in there and fight fighters that niggas don't want to see him fight, and everybody still like act like he's not fighting bums. Like, niggas is not reporting, yo, what the fuck is Canelo Alvarez doing? And he's able to pick and choose who he wants to fight, but nobody's not holding him. This nigga is being highly protected. He got caught for steroids, right? And then nigga was like, it's fucking meat. Meat. Fucking meat. Like shit like that, bro. And gave him a little tap on his fucking hand and be like, all right, next time don't do it. And then niggas gonna say, oh, niggas is being biased against this nigga. But, like, his fans not gonna realize that this nigga, he's not it, bro. He's not it. He's not it. He's sitting around and he just on his fucking throne, you feel me? Fake ass throne that they made for this nigga, and it just doesn't make any sense. And when fighters call him out on his bullshit, they slander fighters. They slander these niggas. Why you think Andre is being blackballed, bro? Andre can't get a solid opponent in there. He can't get a solid opponent in there. You feel me? Because Andre been on this nigga heels for mad long. You feel me? So, like, I'm confused with like, what the fuck is going on in boxing? What's going on in boxing? Like, y'all really got niggas in here thinking they fucking divas, my nigga? Niggas in there sitting there, just sitting around handpicking, got judges on their side. Like, that's what's really going on in boxing right now. And then when you state your opinion, this nigga got a whole lot of fucking angry Mexicans just waiting there for you to sit here and be like, oh, the hate on Canelo is real. It's the fucking truth, nigga. It's not no fucking hate. If you see everybody coming out and saying, yo, this is what's going on with Canelo. This is what's going on with Canelo. You really think everybody hating on Canelo, bro? You really think everybody hating on Canelo, bro? Name one fighter in boxing history that got this much slander. You feel me? Much slandered as Canelo Alvarez, bro. Probably Mayweather. And that's who he wants to be like, Mayweather. You copy that nigga, you feel me? Copy everything that nigga do, you feel me? That's why I don't fucking understand, bro. But everybody, if you look at Mayweather's career, Mayweather never had no motherfucking judges. It was none of that. When Mayweather beat your ass, he beat your ass, bro. He had a couple controversial wins that he avenged. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez never avenged nothing. He lost to Triple G, in my opinion, fucking twice, my nigga. Twice. He lost to Triple G. He never beat Triple G. Never beat that nigga, bro. You feel me? He lost to Laura. You feel me? You can't have that much fucking, that much blemishes in your career, including the steroid shit, and you still being pushed like that. You the only nigga that's allowed to go on a fucking European tour. When they got undefeated fighters with belts that's calling you out, you feel me? And then you got a fucking franchise champion, a championship that tells you you don't gotta fight that fighter. You feel me? And this is the nigga that y'all pushing boxing. Like, this is the nigga that y'all pushing. Instead of pushing niggas that actually wants to fight and get in there with the best of the best. And then niggas gonna be like, you know what niggas gonna be like? Oh, Callum Smith was a world champion. Who the fuck did Callum Smith beat to become a world champion? Can y'all answer that question? Who the fuck did Callum Smith beat to become world champion? Who? If the nigga that he beat to become world champion was a nobody or wasn't that good, then y'all cannot sit here and talk about Callum Smith being a world champion. You feel me? It just doesn't make any sense. You feel me? Like, boxing is becoming real fucking trash right now. You can't have an opinion about a fighter. If you have an opinion about a fighter, the fan base just sit here and want to drag. You feel me? And like I said, Errol Spence Jr. fans is not as bad as Canelo Alvarez fans. Canelo Alvarez fans, them niggas is some weird ass niggas. They weird as fuck. Like, y'all niggas is weird. And y'all niggas know y'all weird too. You feel me? Y'all got this one blogger, IBFP, this one obvious racist ass blogger. Like, this nigga is so fucking racist and he's in love with Canelo so bad, bro. If you say anything about Canelo, it's a problem, bro. You feel me? And niggas need to address this shit. Address how they fucking handle Canelo Alvarez. Address how this nigga's allowed to sit here and fight fucking bums that niggas don't want to see him fight. This nigga planned out his whole fucking fight schedule. And none of the niggas that he's fighting, bro, is the top niggas. And none of the niggas that he fighting, niggas want to see him fight. None of the niggas, bro. None. Imagine you claiming that you're the best fighter in the motherfucking world, and everybody that you fighting, nobody wants to see you fight. Imagine that, bro. And his fans is content with that. Like, they fuck with that. Instead of they want to see, prove that he's the best in the world and want him to fight the best in the world, to prove that he's the best in the world, they're okay. And they be like, all right, it don't matter. As long as Canelo get the win. And then they be sucking his dick. I hear a nigga call Canelo, oh, King Kong Canelo. Big King Kong Canelo, like, oh, Canelo's the greatest. Canelo's greater than everybody. Canelo beats everybody. Like, his fans are fucking, bro. I don't want to say the word, because I know, like I said, YouTube don't like that word, but y'all suspect as shit, bro, when it comes to that nigga. Y'all suspect, bro. It just doesn't make no sense for y'all niggas to be infatuated with a nigga so much. And no matter how much a nigga just sit here and point shit out to y'all, and I don't know if y'all see how questionable it is. Y'all seem to not acknowledge it, bro. Like, I don't get that shit. You feel me? Y'all seem to not acknowledge it, bro. Canelo lost to Laura. He lost to Triple G twice. You feel me? And nobody don't talk about it. Mayweather destroyed that nigga. After Mayweather destroyed that nigga, look how much black fighters he fought after that. Why the fuck does this nigga got judges in his back pocket? Why fighters gotta go in there thinking, yo, I probably lose before they even fight? Not because of they're afraid of what their performance is gonna be. They're afraid of what the judges may say. Why, bro? Y'all don't think that's fucked up? As Canelo fans, y'all don't think that's fucked up that Canelo Alvarez is not being tested against nobody? I'm not going to say that nobody could beat him. You feel me? I don't think Charlo could beat him. I don't think Andre could beat him. I don't think David Benavidez could beat him. Then why don't he fight those niggas then, bro? Why is he so, like, why? These are extra belts that you could get. Like Andre, that's a belt for you, bro. Charlo, that's a belt for you, my nigga. So why don't you go in there and you take their belt? What's stopping you from taking their belt? You want to fight niggas that nobody in the motherfucking world want to see you fight. That shit is not weird to y'all, though. That's not weird to y'all. You feel me? That's not weird to y'all. At the end of the day, bro, like, real boxing fans is going to know. Like, no matter what that nigga record is and how much fight he won, real boxing fans is going to know what that nigga was, bro. So y'all can sit here and y'all could protect him. It's just a handful of y'all. And then most of y'all is Mexicans, bro. I don't see no black fighter going out there saying, oh, Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter right now. Nobody, no black fighters. It's just straight Mexican niggas saying shit like that. No black fighters will ever say that, bro. No white fighters will ever say. Ask Billy Joe Saunders who you think is the best fighter right now. And I guarantee you he doesn't say Canelo Alvarez. Nobody thinks it's Canelo Alvarez, bro. Only person that thinks it's Canelo Alvarez is fanboys and niggas that have an agenda. You feel me? That's the only niggas that think Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter right now. Cause he's not, bro. It's actually disgusting to me, bro. It's actually like the Admin Yildirim nigga. Like that shit was actually a disgusting ass cherry pick. And the niggas want to say, oh, Jamal Cholo is cherry picking this. Jamal Cholo is a bitch just like Canelo Alvarez. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's not a bitch too. He's a bitch just like Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, bro. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together. Like y'all got this nigga and you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait till this motherfucker lose. And then y'all niggas gonna say that it's hate. It's not hate. It's just to humble niggas. It's just to humble y'all motherfuckers. To humble y'all niggas. Because y'all don't realize that the reason why he's winning is because he's not fighting the best opponents. Y'all all right with that fucking shit. You feel me? Nobody's not running away from Canelo Alvarez, bro. Right now in this nigga career, he's still motherfucking young. Everybody wants to fight him, bro. And he does not want to fight nobody. He's smacked in his prime right now, bro. And everybody wants to fight him. And he wants to fight the fucking niggas that nobody want to see him fight. Explain that shit to me, y'all.